Nigga, you'll sleep when you dead. We got money to get, nigga. We got houses to buy, dreams to build, babies to make, nigga. We got each other, nigga. And tomorrow, you finna go on tour with me. And that's that. I don't give a fuck what Wally say. We finna be outside like a motherfucker. I owe you that.
You owe me nothing.
But nigga, I owe you my life.
HBH. Life, huh?
Life.
That was a hell of an episode. That was a hell of an episode on Sunday night. I just wanna say this real quick. P Valley, they coming with it. We just gonna put that out there. P Valley is coming with it. They stepped up their game. Maybe that hiatus was necessary after all, because the stuff that we're seeing in this season, and it's heavy. And, you know, you can say, oh, it's black trauma. I understand why. I understand why people do certain things with stories. So with this whole pandemic thing playing a plot device within this season, it's showing you what people were going through during the pandemic. You had the George Floyd, you had the riots, you had COVID, you had all of these things, businesses being shut down, you had the quarantine. Now when people quarantining and having all these, whatever, people are going through things mentally. They're being locked in their house. So the demons are definitely on demon time. The demons are definitely active. Now, if you're at home and you're quarantining with your abuser, that's going to take a toll mentally. Now, what I want to talk about is how your boy, on the lighter note, is how your boy Diamond was oh, yo, why am I like this? Yeah, my man. But like, yo, it's crazy too, because when he was doing it with Shorty, because mind you, that's his real wife. That's his girl in real life, and they about to have a baby together. So I wonder if they actually did it for real, being that they're a couple. But anyway, that scene was lit because the Shorty's bad. But we see Diamond starting to fantasize about Mississippi a little bit. Like, what's going on here? Now, I'm going to be making a prediction video sometime today, maybe tomorrow. But we're going to talk about that. So, I have a feeling that Big Bone is not good for Diamond at all. And I seen somewhere earlier today where someone came up with a theory that the Montavious ring is the same one that Big Bone has, and that they're cousins and connected. That would be a hell of a storyline. That would, because what is her mission? And it's funny how Autumn was the one to pick her out of all people. You see how they're setting it up? So I wouldn't be surprised. Now we got Lil Murda and Big T. They having a celebration. Lil Murda still lit, even though whatever happened on tour happened, and that was rightfully so. Once Lil Murda found out about what Rome was trying to do, he said, yeah, I'm glad that nigga did. But anyway, your boy Big T, man, we already see him in his mood. He's messed up, and he's just going through some things. I mean, we've been seeing this character, Big T, and he's just real out of it, but his backstory is heart-dropping. We're going to talk about that a little later in this video. Oh, man. Excuse me. And that's how, what's his name? Well, I keep calling him, I be wanting to call him Big, and Uncle Clifford's mother was coughing. There was a lot going on in this episode. Now, I want to talk about the relationship between Farrah and your girl Mercedes. Now, your boy, Coach, wasn't having none of that. I mean, he thought he was getting up in some guts. I mean, come to find out, that was just shorty playing a little DJing down there. You know what I mean? I don't want to get blocked on YouTube. And this dude got mad. So it's understandable because you're not really paying attention to your wife. You're already cheating on her. You've been cheating on her, and then she got turned out. I'm not gonna lie, that scene right there, you know, when she was DJing, go DJ, and that my DJ, go DJ, and that my the shorty was deep. All that. And Mercedes lost her mind. Now, Now, Coach's heart is broken. His feelings is hurt. His little ego is shot down. Y'all both broke my heart. Took the money back. He wants to be petty, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come back around. I did mention that Mercedes and Farrah are going to have, their bond is going to get close. Now, Mercedes is only doing this for the money, but Farrah, on the other hand, is something totally different. It's something that she's been missing. And Mercedes was able to bring that out of her. She's no longer being condescending towards Mercedes. Now, your girl, Keyshawn, a.k.a. Mississippi, I thought she was finna make it. I thought she was finna go for it. I thought she was finna hit the road, Jack. But she didn't, because she got that location on her phone. And then the damn car wouldn't start. Like, what kind of... Bro, come on, bro. Come on, I was rooting for her. I was like, yo, she finna get up out of here. I know this is finna get worse for her because she's finna get beat up bad once she gets caught by Derek. But at least we can be triumphant about something for her, and at least for a little bit. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. The car said, nah, you ain't going nowhere. You staying right here. You gonna have to stay right here. Now, don't be surprised at some point Keyshawn starts standing up to Derek. I don't see this happening unless if they want to wrap up this storyline soon. But I don't see this happening this season. Maybe third, maybe the fourth season, maybe the Batumalit season before the last season. I don't know, but I don't see this getting any better. You already got your boy Derek. He's playing his little mind games, coming in the house, acting like everything's all good. He even mentioned that your phone didn't move. It didn't show your location didn't go nowhere. It's just like Derek needs to be dealt with at some point. He has to go. He really, really has to go. Now you get Andre. He finally got a haircut. And Autumn, now I mentioned that Autumn has her own agenda. She wants that bag. I'm not finna sit up here and talk about what she wants as far as like having things to show for her. She wants that bag, okay? 10 million. And I like how she conducted herself in that meeting. Now, I want to talk about that old country white woman that was just talking crazy. I'm like, mother, and then you're effing it, shut up and da-da-da. I'm like, yo, she kind of crazy. Shout out to her. I got to look up her name because she got to have more roles like that. I know she got a role somewhere else like that. And she probably from down south. I'm not really sure if she's from Mississippi, but she's definitely from down south. Or maybe she's just a good actress. I don't know, but she nailed that. But yeah, your girl Autumn, she secured that deal. And first, I thought it was like on some Eyes Wide Shut type shit. And now, if you don't know what Eyes Wide Shut, it stars Tom Cruise. It's about sex codes. It came out in 1999. I felt like it was really underrated movie, but that's neither here or there. So, Andre and Autumn are finna be partners. Now, the one thing that kind of messed me up towards the end of the episode, once they finally got together, it wasn't the nudity, it was the goddamn shot of that Frank. Stop showing Frank so much. I don't want to see no Franks. I came here to see ass and titties, not no Franks. I don't want to see no more Franks. Stop it. But anyway, they finally get it on. Now, I expected that scene to be a little bit more intense, being that we've been anticipating them to hook up if they didn't hook up. Did they hook up in the first season? It was probably something light, but I expected something better than that, man, because being how they was teasing this and just showing it was like a real slow burn. And by the way, Autumn has a fantastic body. I mean, I feel like majority of the girls have a fantastic body. Now we get to your girl, Rillette and Whisper. They performing, and yo, Rillette, she doing it. She on the pole like a champ. And then now we got your girl, Whispers, looking at Rillette, and you know, it's like, I don't want to necessarily say it was jealousy, but I will say she was feeling some type of way. Now, at some point, don't be surprised if her and Rillette end up beefing or end up bumping heads. But I got a little, excuse me, y'all. Anyway, don't be surprised if they end up coming to different paths, because you see how she was looking. Now, when Shorty Whispers was getting some love, you see Roller's face. But now let's fast forward, because old dude was talking about what's the dude's name? It was the first dude. It was the dude that Rillette had sucked off in the private room, and he told me, I want Rillette. Now I'm not really sure if they was throwing some if they was covering on how colorism works, because us dudes, we like what we like. I'm not talking about me. I love dark skin, but the average dude, especially the average dude that look like this, is gonna go for the lighter skinned woman. But anyway, we fast forward. We get Rillette. She's depressed right now. I don't think she's making enough money. I don't think what she was doing. She's trying to keep that on the low, but she needs that bread. Now you got your boy Duffy coming out the cut, and they're having an interaction, having a conversation, and we start to see some chemistry brewing up between them. Now, I had this prediction. I never made a video on it. I might make a video on it. And I might put it as an analyzation video, but I have a feeling that at some point Duffy is gonna get Rillette involved in Big L's business in the drug game. Because look, she's not really happy. Rillette ain't happy. She making money, but she ain't happy. Nope, she ain't happy. She either ain't making enough. I mean, the club, the club keeps getting sent down a loophole over and over again. There's always something. So I would be surprised how it would be able to generate enough money to pay the bills, to pay this, pay that, and pay all the strippers. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised if they end up talking and getting closer and ending up in the drug game. Now, it seems like Duffy has a thing for Rillette. I don't have no feeling that he's going to end up taking advantage of her necessarily, because they seem to be messed up of some sorts. So I'm really interested in how that storyline is going to turn out to be. Now we get your boy Big Teak and Lil Murda. I'm not ready to talk about that yet. Let's talk about something else. I want to talk about how Lil Murda was having a conversation with Wody, but before he can really get into detail, the phone died. And you know, Wody is like that guy that you don't think is like that, but you can count on. He'll ride regardless. That's the kind of guy, that's the kind of person I am, you know what I'm saying? And protect Wody at all costs, because Rome had to get up out of there. He definitely had to get up out of there. What I like about Wody, he doesn't try to be hard. He doesn't really try to emulate the lifestyle that Lil Murda and all his, one friend, like, whatever. So he's just himself. He do his thing, but he's going to be loyal and ride to the end. We already seen it. We already seen little vibes of him having that with him. And so I just hope that he's still going to be all right. I hope the police don't come messing with no one. I did say that Rome's death was going to jeopardize Lil Murda's tour, but not in the way that I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a bit more perilous. If I'm saying that right, please. Perilous. Yeah, all right, cool, word. So I thought, but he's still cooling. He's cooling. Ain't gonna be no big investigation or anything like that. It's not. It ain't. He gonna be all right. He's still gonna be dropping them bangers. But I do feel like this right here, because I mentioned the love triangle between him, Lil Murda, Big Teak, and Uncle Clifford, but you know that never came to fruition. But I did say that Big Teak was gonna be getting hurt at some point. We was gonna see him in the condition, not physically, of course, but like in a real down position about himself, all about Lil Murda. I do have a feeling, a little small feeling, that maybe when he killed himself, being that he revisited all those childhood horrors, but was Lil Murda messing around with Uncle Clifford the final straw? You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't really talking about his childhood. He was seeing more hurt from what Lil Murda was doing outside than he did, because he already knew he was messed up. That's just my theory. And now Lil Murda, I did tell you that Lil Murda was gonna get some of that backfire too, in a way, because Big Teak, he told Lil Murda, he was fessing Lil Murda up low key. He was telling, like, you left me all them years, you ain't da 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 da, and do the woo the woo. And it was just kind of sweet seeing them be together for the last time they were singing Outkast, just smoking, chilling. And then Big T just starts rambling on and on about how he's the devil, how the devil's in him, just like the devil was in his mother when she murdered his brothers and sisters. He talked about the 3 women he killed. I mean, this dude has a really dark past, like a really dark aura to him. And it was just unfortunate. We fast forward to that. After that, he pulls the trigger. He's gone. He takes himself out of here. Now, that scene right there, I did feel like it was a little prolonged. I'm like, come on, let's get on with it. Just kill yourself so I can cry and just let's get it over with. But you can feel that connection. You can feel that Big Teak really loved Lil Murda. You can tell that Lil Murda was all that Big Teak had. It was just so much that he was going through. He was hurt from Lil Murda because Lil Murda didn't really write him or stay connected or stay in touch. He's hurt from Lil Murda because Lil Murda is giving all that energy to Uncle Clifford. And he's also hurt because of his past. So all of that together, that shit can wear on your heartstrings. So, bros, I'm gonna just say this before I end this off. And besides, if I miss anything, please feel free to drop the link down below. Not links, but drop the scenes that I missed down below. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But it's just, if you're going through something like that, if you know someone that's going through something like that, please, bro, like, get help. Get help or get them some help. You can't help everyone. You can't bring a horse to water, to drink water. But, you know, do the best you can. Just hope for the best. And if you are, especially as a black man, especially if you are suffering like we all do, no matter what, whether if we're in denial about it, get some help. Get some therapy, man. But that happens. Mercedes find out that Jerrica is pregnant. Now Mercedes is about to be a grandmother. And it was a lot to unpack in this episode. I mean, this whole season alone is traumatic. But that's my quick recap. My quick man, I don't know if it's because I got a cold or if because the allergies or what, but that's my recap for the week for this episode. I will be having some prediction videos. Prediction video tomorrow, actually. I will be dropping more content based on P-Valley, and we got some things to talk about. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like and smash that subscribe button. I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy, and please, y'all, please take care of this and this, but definitely this. We can do it. We gonna be all right. Rest in peace, Big T.